I do clean my phone, but only because of work. If I'm touching the dead rats and that, and I grab my phone, as soon as I get home, well, when I leave, I give it a wipe down with a disinfectant wipe, and then when I get home, I do it again, just to be sure. You know, I don't want to fucking rat hairs or whatever on here, rat blood on my phone, and then I go home and put my phone down next to the bed, and scratch my balls or something, have an itch, pick my arse, pick my nose, whatever, and then get a rat hair or rat blood somewhere where it definitely shouldn't be, and get a weird infection, get known as the rat fucker down at the local hospital. You're like, no, I don't shag them, I just turn them into pencil cases and that, it's not like that. I don't wash my hands too often. Oh, I didn't wash my phone when I thought I should have washed my phone. I wipe it up and down rather than wiping in a circular motion. Imagine that in the Karate Kid though. Imagine if the Karate Kid, right, was just somebody trying to teach like a young girl, like a single father teaching his daughter, because the mum died in childbirth and that terrible accident, but not like, it wasn't like she was pushing the child out and she died as she was giving birth. The ceiling caved in, and like the guy in the bed upstairs came and collapsed on top of her, and then so he's left to raise the kid on his own, and then the kid's getting to, like, I don't know what age you teach a child to wipe itself. I imagine like 6, maybe 5, 6, and then he's there, and this is what the Karate Kid is, by the way. The Karate Kid is this, and then instead of being like, oh, wax on, wax off, like that, going like in circular motions, is to defend yourself. That's the dad teaching, instead of teaching them to wipe from, I imagine, from front to back. I would hope, because then you're not getting shit smeared. But I don't know. But anyway, it's just it's just this really weird film of some old Chinese fella teaching his daughter or his granddaughter, because his son's useless, or his son-in-law's useless, teaching them that they've got to wipe their arse in a circular motion. And then the plot twist could be that the old Chinese fella's actually a paedophile, and it's got nothing to do with his family or anything. He's just kidnapped this child, and you're seeing the whole film through the delusions of this guy's mind. And then at the end you find out he's just kidnapping these kids and teaching them that they've got to rub the bumholes in a circular motion to clean it, and then they've got to go in the other way. And then he sets them and pits them against each other in like fucking, like what would look like a death match, like the gulags in Call of Duty kind of thing. He's like, go, and then they're just fucking trying to clean each other's bumholes, like like that. It'd be fucking well weird, wouldn't it? That, what a shit film that'd be. If you enjoyed that, if that was something you enjoyed, you might enjoy my Patreon, where I just talk to myself. I just get an idea and then talk to myself about it for like 5 or 10 minutes most days. I can't remember what today's was about. What was it about? Oh, today's was about this idea to stop people breaking the law. So if you park on double yellows, instead of getting a parking ticket, you get sort of poisoned by the government to stop you being able to poo. And the only way to poo would be to siphon it out of your own arse with a hose, like a garden hose. And then it becomes a whole conspiracy that Hose Lock, the company, are behind it all and things like that. Goes on for a while. It's good. I think they're good. I think people would really enjoy them. They're probably better than the longer podcasts, and they take a lot less work. But not many people are on my Patreon. I think there's 12 people have signed up to my Patreon. So, which is nice. It's nice that people have signed up. But I think you'll find that funny, innit? I think you'll find them funny. There's 140 something on there of them, and then there's loads of other podcasts on there and video versions of them and stuff. I think you find it funny. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you found that whole, Karate Kid thing weird. Sabina's not into it. She keeps telling me here about Eric the cat with a problem with his leg. Eric's got a gammy leg. Yeah. I don't know how my mind works. I could just see things in my head. I could just watch it. I've always been able to do that in a way. I never used to be able to concentrate on it and direct it or pick an idea and go with it. That took ages, that, but I just watch things in my head, just watch things happening. That's been the Karate Kid gets the plague. What from wiping wrong? I like the idea though in that Karate Kid film, they would also just be competing in a karate tournament, and the guy, the teacher, has been doing absolutely fuck all to teach them karate, and instead he's just teaching them fucking how to wipe their arse in this weird way. And then when they do go onto the mat, they're on the tatami, you know, they bow to each other and that, if they do that in karate. And then they just get their heads kicked in, and then they're just lying on the ground, just cleaning their ass. Just wiping their own ass on the karate mat, and the other guy's kicking 10 bells of shit out of him, and then the other guy that's been kicking him's knackered, and he's you know, he's like, he won't stop, and the other guy's just wiping his ass, and the ref's there like going, oh, you know, it's not against the rules, but you should probably defend yourself, you know. And then the guy that's tired, the other guy just goes like that then to go, and he's trying to wipe his ass. He turns on him and he's like, no, he's tired, and the coach is there going, he's tired, get him now, and he runs at him, right, and then fucking with his dirty hand he's been rubbing his bum all with, and then he's chasing him, and then the other guy just runs off the mat and gets disqualified, and that's how he gets through to the final. It'll be fucking well good, mate. I have never seen the Karate Kid. I've got no idea what happens in it. And fucking, you know, fucking. This would be a better way to do the fucking little Patreon clips. I think I'm gonna clip this and post it, because I don't know if this is funny or not, but it's a good little advert for the Patreon. So I might as well say patreon.com/worldaroundyou, and I'll probably clip it here. I'll do this with my hands so I can just